The woman you divorce is not the woman you married, is she? Right? This goes back to a red pill truth, which is you don't know who the person is until you break up, right? You don't know who they are until you're breaking up, till the relationship is ending. Then you find out who they really are, right? And you think back on any nasty divorce you went through or any, bad relationship that ended badly, right? You see a side of them that you did not see previously, right? You see that incongruence there. And this just shows you what chameleons women can be, mostly, DG women and, modern women. Just shows you what chameleons they can be. Because, when you first met, she was putting on this facade, she's a good girl, really cares about you, I love you, I'd never do anything to harm you, always be there for you, we're going to be together forever, we're never going to be apart, you're the only one I want, can't live without you, I would die if anything ever happened to you. And then once the relationship's ending, she's like, screw you, I hope you burn in a building, oh, I hope they wipe out your family, oh, you're complete garbage, oh my God. And then she starts just ripping you apart. Okay, completely classless, by the way, completely classless, which a woman should never be, right? A real woman should never be classless. She should always conduct herself in a way that is respectful and with dignity. I mean, that's not dignity, that's just being down and dirty and toxic, right? However, one thing you will learn is you don't know who the person is until you're breaking up, right? And I'm just covering the extreme type of women here that, that will, do you wrong, right? I mean, because there are some good women out there. I've dated plenty. Most of the women I've dated, since my relationship, ex from 2006, have been phenomenal, right? Even the ones that didn't work out, it's always just very, very easy, no drama. It's just kind of like a text or a phone call and be like, hey, I don't want you to waste your time on me. I don't want you to waste your youth on me. That's what I usually say. It's like, you're still young. I don't want to screw things up for you, right? And I'm honest. I tell them I don't want to screw things up for you with the next guy who probably will commit to you, probably will marry you, probably be a great guy to have a family with, kids. It's just not something I'm looking to do. And I think you're a great girl and good luck, right? It's usually like that. And most times a girl, even if she's a little heartbroken, she's like, thank you so much for being honest and I understand. And okay, good luck to you. Good luck with your YouTube channel. She's not like, oh, I'm going to screw you. I'm calling YouTube. I'm going to make sure they ban you. She's not doing any of that. I haven't met any women like that in a long, long time that I've dated personally, right? Because I vet them out. And I've been there where I've dated, toxic women like that, where they present this false image of themselves that, or portray this image of themselves like they're, these angels that are coming to save me and are going to be there for me and are never going to leave, never going to cheat. I'm going to support you in all your dreams. I want to be part of your dreams and all this other malarkey. And then they turn out to be completely evil, right? X from 2006, right? They turn out to be completely evil. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and not just her. I mean, I've dated a few other women like that. Fortunately, not many, right? Fortunately, not many, but a few, right? Not even double digits, but probably I want to say three that I can think of in my dating history that were just really ended up being toxic, and they did not present that image up front, and I foolishly got taken in because they were hot, right? Because they were just pretty hot, and I'll give them that. They're just hot, right? They're hot, beautiful, good looking, stunning. However, they were not, their looks did not match their personality, right? Again, there was that incongruence there. And you might be dealing with the same thing, right? Where the woman just kind of, takes you by surprise. One thing I always am wary of are women who have what I call high attraction levels right away, right? Because something I teach in my pickup programs is you need to measure her level of attraction for you. If it's usually a healthy level of attraction is like 70 to 80%. That's really healthy. And if you can maintain that, awesome. You're in a good place. When it starts dropping to like 50%, you're in trouble, right? Or even 60%, usually it'll like start dropping from 70 to 60 to 50 based on these blue pill simpy behavior, beta behaviors you do in your relationship. Her attraction level for you will start dropping. That's why you watch content like mine, so that doesn't happen, right? However, there are times where you will meet a girl and she's usually damaged in some way, who just has instant high attraction for you, right? Just is, totally just love bombs you, wants to be with you, wants texting you 24/7 and all this. Usually a red flag, okay? Not always, but most times it's usually a red flag. It's usually a red flag. I mean, there are times where a girl just really might be into you and she wants to get married. She knows you're the one. She's picked you. Yeah, that would be a different story. But you can usually tell with that person. She doesn't sleep around. She doesn't go clubbing. She doesn't have tats. She doesn't have a freaking bull ring. I mean, she doesn't have purple hair. I mean, she's a good girl, loves her father, was raised properly, is close to her family, doesn't, run around in the streets, or, she keeps her feet at home. She can cook. I mean, these things, yeah, you have to just use your instincts and your sense of judgment to decipher like good girls from bad girls. And it's not even hard these days. I mean, bad girls will wear it on their sleeve, right? They will have the nose rings and the piercings and the face tats and the neck tats, and you can see them coming a mile away. Whereas back in the day, that was not acceptable socially, to have all these tats and all these piercings all over your face. Now it is, right? Which really, the only good part about that is we can see them coming a mile away. You know what you're dealing with, right? You know what you're dealing with, because a good girl who was raised properly and respects men, loves men, has had a strong male role model, father in her life, wasn't raised by a single mom, she's typically not going to go out and plaster her face with tattoos and piercings. She's not going to do that, or color her hair like 3 different shades of fluorescent green and blue and yellow. It's not going to do that. So you can see these girls coming a mile away, which is good, because now you know what you're getting yourself into, and whether you're doing something short term or long term with this girl. I mean, I would suggest just skipping it. I mean, just looking for girls who are a lot more long-term viable partners, right? I mean, it's just not worth it these days. The juice is not worth the squeeze, as they say. However, you want to be careful, right? That's the whole point of tonight's coaching video. You want to be careful who you're getting involved with, because you're investing, really your time, energy, your money, and sometimes your freedom if you pick the wrong girl. I mean, you see these chicks coming out, like 30 years later, 40 years later, in Trump's case, talking about, he grabbed me this one time 40 years ago in 1979. It's like, why are you just bringing this up now in 2023? Right? I mean, so yeah, those are the type of women that we're talking about here. Is the woman you were going out with, you don't know who she is until you're breaking up. I mean, this is just a red pill truth. But a lot of these things you can foresee before you even get involved with her, right? Just based on her behavior, how she conducts herself, things she says, right? This is why you want to vet these girls. I can't say this enough. Before you start dating somebody, don't just fall in line because she's attractive, right? I mean, have some respect for yourself and be like, whoa, I have some standards of my own. Does she meet them? Let me vet her a little bit. Let me see, how many guys have you slept with? Have you cheated on any boyfriends? Do you have any STDs? Really, the top 3 questions I teach all my students to ask the girls, right? And sometimes these guys are like, no, it might offend her. I don't want to ask her if she has STDs. I don't want to ask her about her boyfriend. You have to. I mean, yeah, the girl will respect you more if you ask these questions. Or sometimes a guy will attempt to ask her, and then the girl will get offended. I'm like, because you kind of asked her the wrong way. You probably like, came up to her like some peasant and was like, I just need to know, have you cheated on boyfriends? Do you have any STDs? Waiting for her to slap him. Instead of just being a man about it and be like, hey, I know we just met and everything, and I like you so far. You're great. but I just have a couple of personal questions to ask you. Do you mind? You know, I just had bad experiences in the past, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page. So is it cool if I ask you this? You know, and if it's not, then I just won't ask you, right? And I guarantee 100% of the time, the girl's not going to be like, oh, actually, no. If it's personal, don't be asking me that. You know, she might go, it depends, and say, well, it's nothing it's nothing like raunchy or anything. Like, what do you like in bed? No, it's nothing like that. It's just something that is important to me, right? Something that I value. It's more a value and belief system type question. Just let her know, like, something about that, right? She'll be like, morals. What is it about to ask me about religion or something? Yeah, go ahead, right? And then you could fire away and ask her. Saying, it's just a few questions. Don't worry, I'm not interrogating you or anything. I just want to know for me, right? And almost 100% of the time, the girl's going to respect the fact that you asked her. She's going to respect the fact that you do have standards. She's going to respect the fact that, like, wow, okay, most guys don't even ask me this. And I guarantee most guys don't ask these girls these questions. I can tell you right now, most guys are just complete horn dogs, have no value, like, they just don't value themselves at all, and will just bang anything that moves. So, yeah, and so when you come at the girl like this, she'll classify you as a certain type of guy, basically that alpha type of guy that has options, right? Because only a guy with options would ask these types of questions. Only a guy who's living in abundance would care to know, right? Because again, most guys who are in scarcity, one-itis, they're just gonna jump right in bed with it. They don't care, right? And those are the type of dudes that will be like texting her dick pics and like, oh girl, what are you doing right now? And that works on damaged women, by the way. Damaged women will be like, oh yeah, come over, But for more, virtuous women, the ones that the few that are left out there, they're gonna appreciate that, right? And for you guys looking for LTRs and looking for marriage material type women, they're gonna appreciate that. And yeah, the women who don't like sleep around out there. So as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to add. Drop them in the comments, and we'll see you there. And if I missed anything, drop those comments, and I'll see you in the next coaching video. I'm out.
And with that said, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So until next time, this is Matt Cross from Alpha Male Secrets, signing out from my garage here with my DeLorean. No bookshelves yet, guys. No bookshelves. But I'm gonna sign out here. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Obviously, helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. I need your help to help me promote this stuff by subscribing to my channel. Okay, it's free, doesn't cost anything. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Do it. Do it now, son. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content specifically for men even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube, and that is to protect my content from YouTube in the event they shut us down one day, which they might, right? But if you're one of my premium subscribers on my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, you will always have access to all of my premium Alpha Male Secrets content. And right now, it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male content from me. So take advantage of it, okay? Take advantage of it. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.